Hi there everybody, how are we doing? I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but we are here. Yeah, I forgot that I need to reset up this camera that I've got down here, filming the encounters I'm about to do for Shiny Ledyba. I am Charlie Merriman, Merri by name, Merri by nature, and I very much hope that today's stream can make your day merry. Ben, I've seen that you're not going to be in the stream for long, but welcome. Thank you so much for being here, Ben, however long you can be here. Hugely appreciated. Thank you for dropping by. I realise there's now a big gap next to the Anaheim Pikachu over on that side. Let's see what. Okay. Let's put Bertie the slack off there just to balance it out a little bit. Okay, a little bit better. A little better. Ah. What about our Snom? Zeb. Perfect. Good. Yeah, that's looking better, isn't it? How are we doing, everybody? Thanks so much for being here. I am a host and commentator for the Pokémon Video Game Championship Series and a content creator. And today, I'm going to be continuing, finally, my shiny hunt for Ledyba in my Pokémon Silver Dream Team quest. We found shiny Totodile back in April. I need to clip that and share it now I think about it. And now we're going for Ledyba. And the last time I streamed this was back in May. I can't believe that. 3 months, more than 3 months have gone by, but we are back now and are hoping to make some significant progress on this shiny hunt. So we'll dive into the games. We're double hunting. We've got Pokemon Silver as well as Pokemon Crystal, and we're looking for Ledyba in both of those. But let me know how your Wednesdays have been. Have you listened to today's episode of the podcast featuring CISCHKE, our new Pokemon video game world champion? Would love to hear your thoughts if you have. And without further ado, let's dive right in. And I will get the background music started too. Good. Oh, I meant to update the, I meant to put a Worlds playmat down there instead of the EUIC one, but next time. Oh well. Something else I realised is that, I took a Game Boy SP charger with me to the United States. I was casting Pokemon World Championships, which was a thrill. And it broke while I was out there. And that means I only have one. So hopefully, we'll only need to charge one of these Game Boy Advance SPs at a time. Because if not, we might be a little bit stuck. But we will see, won't we? Hello everybody, how are we doing? Ronnie, great to see you. Ben, great to see you. Charlie Merriman, yes, I know. I had every intention of being on time, as I always do. But, as I said, my tripod was not set up for this camera, so, oh well. Yeah, I am Ledyba's strongest shoulder? Soldier. It's true, Mighty. Also, special defense, you can't sniff at that. You can't sniff at that. Really something that saves it, actually. It's high special defense stat, so we will take that. It was in May. I can't believe it either, Kendricks. Hello, Raddad. Great to see you. Saw a bit of the interview with Gio. He is a very lovely person. As I said in the post I did, one of the kindest people I've ever interviewed. What did we all think of the episode? I've missed some of the earlier comments in the chat. Found a lot of Ledybas in a row in Pokemon Silver here. Brute Force of the other Johto starters, yes. Oh, I love the Johto starters. As you know, Generation 2 is my favourite. Jay, great to see you. How are you doing, my friend? What's new with you? And Ben, how are you feeling about University? Double Ledyba. We'll call it out every time it happens. University starting soon, or maybe it's started already. I saw you were debating doing a draft league, Ben, at the same time as you start University. And prioritise University. I would. There'll always be draft leagues, but you only get to start University once. That would be my advice. Loads of Ledyba appearing on Silver. Why Ledyba, I hear you ask? I just think it's an underrated Pokemon. Also, in terms of how rarely we see it in the games. It's not in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The last game we had access to it in was Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. And Mighty, if you haven't already, check out the past stream VODs of me trying to beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with just Ledyba and Ledian. You're in for a treat. It was a roller coaster of a time. If you want to see me trying to play the game on hard mode, as I saw someone comment earlier as well. It's really ups the challenge for when you're playing the Pokemon games slightly older. And Mr. Browser, welcome to you as well. You enjoyed it so far. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Kendricks. Glad to hear that. Go around to that video at some point, maybe during Grand Challenge. Yeah, he is very chill indeed, Ben. And yeah, the Grand Challenge, or is it Global? I think it's Grand Challenge. Tomorrow, everybody, I'll be streaming my first round of the VG Casters Cup that has been organised. 16 of us casters, not all video game, some from Trading Card and Go as well, have been pitted against each other. We've drafted our teams. You pick Pokemon from certain tiers so that the power level isn't too high overall. And then we battle. It's a really good way of doing battle because it means that other Pokemon that we don't tend to see have a chance to shine. Let me know how the levels are, by the way. I feel like maybe the music's a bit loud. So I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, my first match will be against Lou at Shops Chromie. So my plan is to start streaming around 5:30, maybe UK time. Break down my picks, my strategies I have in mind, and then break down how the matchup against Lou, my thoughts on that as well. And then Lou and I will battle. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll be able to get Lou on call as well after the battle, so we can break that down. But I'm looking forward to streaming something different. Streaming the draft tomorrow, so I hope to see you there 5:30 UK time tomorrow. Still streaming on second break. We're back in an hour or so. All right. Thanks, Ben. Good luck at work. Thanks so much for dropping by. Hope to see you in a bit. Tom, great to see you. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a while. What's new with you, Tom? Saw you streaming, I think it was Wormhole Wednesday earlier. Hope that was kind to you. OG Gen 2, Crystal is your top 10. The eggs do take a long time, but it does make it so satisfying when they do hatch. Been doing more ladder now, close to getting back into multiple tier. Very good, Jay, very good. Keep fighting the good fight, and good luck to you. Hello, Rich. Great to see you as well. How are you doing? Hope you've had a good Wednesday. Let me know how your Wednesdays have been, everybody. So, as a little update... Oh, I've just seen I've got a little Ledyba plush on my lap that I meant to open the stream with, but oh well. Maybe we'll close the stream with it. As a little update, when would this have been? In the... maybe July sometime? I phased on a shiny Bellsprout, and that was in Pokemon Crystal, which is this SP here on the right. Which is cool. Just always a thrill to find a shiny in Generation 2. Those original shiny sparkles, screen going negative, you can't beat them. Can you imagine if we found another shiny Bellsprout just then? Double Bellsprout phase. That was around 5,000 encounters, I think. Now, a phase is obviously a shiny that you're not intending to find. So we keep going until we find Ledyba. And as you can see, we can also find Weedle, Caterpie, Hoppip here, which is quite cool, Pidgey, Bellsprout. So yeah, we keep going. And I am continuing this hunt off stream so that, you know, it doesn't drag on for any longer than it already will be, because the odds are 1,892 in these games. Yes, it's going to be a long old time. How long does it take to find Totodile? It's about 3 months. And then I started streaming for Ledyba, well, yeah, May. And I haven't streamed it since May, so it could be in for another couple of months. If we're on the same timeline as Totodile, we'll just have to see. Oh, not bad. How goes the hunting? Tom? Always love your northern turn of phrase. The hunting's fine, thanks, and we've just started. I've been continuing with this hunt off stream. Would not mind phasing on a shiny Hoppip at all. But it's nice to be back shiny hunting, because as I say, I haven't streamed this since May for more than 3 months. Couple of Wormhole shinies, nice. How was it? You started a Crystal Badge Quest, nice. Shiny Totodile for yourself. Oh, great, Tom, congratulations. How many resets did that take? And what other targets are you going for in that Crystal Badge Quest? We are gaming again, Nuzzle. We are gaming again. Are you gaming? Are you gaming yourself today? Everybody, the latest episode of my podcast, Chazingdra Chats, Life Stories and Dream Teams of people in the community, came out today, featuring CISCHKE, our new Pokemon VGC World Champion. Actually, 2 videos came out, the episode as well as a deeper dive into Gio's Worlds run specifically. Do check them out if you haven't already. Gio is one of the kindest people I've ever had the pleasure of interviewing, and I look forward to you all hearing that. He has so many pearls of wisdom to share. So do check that out. You've been doing Masuda method breeding, and it still takes so long. Oh, really? And what have you been breeding for, Mr. Browser? Tends to breed for a to breed for a shiny Misdreavus in Generation 2. Reason being, you can find it in Mount Silver, which is very cool. I'd love to find it in Mount Silver. But A, there are no Met locations in Generation 2, so it's not like it would say that when you catch it, that it was found in Mount Silver. But B, my plan was, maybe after this Dream Team quest, to do a quest with the Pokemon that you're only finding the Kanto bit of the Johto games. You never normally get to play through the games with. Because I'd love to do that. I love to give, you know, Misdreavus, Houndour, Murkrow, etc. a fair shot at getting through Johto. It'd be really cool to play through with them and get to know those Pokemon at a lower level better, and Misdreavus only appears in the wild at like level 40 plus-ish, 30 plus maybe. So that was my plan. But we'll see, see how long this takes, this hunt. You weren't even born. Wow, okay. I'm glad you ended up loving it, Mighty, because Generation 2, as you know, is my favourite. I was just that right age, that sweet spot, when it came out for me to get maximum enjoyment out of it. I'm even wearing my Ledyba orange. I guess the shine is more yellow, but it's sort of like a tangerine, let's say. I'm even wearing my Ledyba tangerine to try and summon shiny Ledyba. 2,189 resets. That is not bad at all, Tom. And the next target, Centra. A lovely target. Oh, love Centra. I love that line. And also not too difficult, I would guess, Centra. So good luck for that hunt. Bringing Onyx with Egg Moves and BDSP. Ooh, Wide Guard Steelix. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, yeah, this is for your Battle Tower run, right? A shiny Steelix with Wide Guard. I love that. I love that you can go as far as customizing, you know, the moveset as well as whether it's shiny or not with a breeder Pokemon. Very cool indeed. Very cool. Lots of Misdreavus and Voldiite for it. Of course, Nuzzle. Fluttermane's biggest fan. So many Ledyba appearing in Silver. Let's hope this is a good sign. Double Ledyba too with Crystal. Of course, when the silhouette goes across the screen in Generation 2, you cannot tell if it's shiny. It's totally dark. But it's only when it appears that we can see if it's shiny. This will be my first random encounter target. Of course, Totodile was a soft reset. And so I'm so looking forward to seeing those sparkles in the wild again. Crystal also gave you some of your exclusive shiners, also Chazingdra. Yes, Mighty. What a wonderful nickname you gave it. I feel very honoured. Gen 2 is Premium Heath. So are you. How are you doing, Premium Heath? I hope you've had a good day. Please remember to hydrate. Hard when you're so busy on 2 systems. I played Kingdra during Regulation H. That I certainly have, Kendricks. I certainly have. Of course, you remember that the team that you came up with back in September, I used for the Grand Challenge. There's a chance I'll be doing that again. We'll see. There's a chance that my Draft League team that I'll be showcasing tomorrow on stream includes Kingdra. Who knows? And of course, Wolf Glick won a regional championship with Kingdra in Toronto in December last year. So it's all coming up, Kingdra. I know you have as well, Kendricks. Are you planning on running it in Regulations H coming up? Because I certainly am. You were 7 when Gold and Silver came out. Interesting, Heath. %40 spawn chance on Route 29, so fingers crossed we don't phase. Yeah, Route 29, is that the one just... the first route? I think it is, isn't it? The one just west of New Barktown. To do 100 win streak in BDSP. Oh, congratulations. Master Division was climbing but stopped to Shiny Breed. Very cool. So you got the 100 win streak. I need to do more BDSP Battle Tower. I love that Battle Tower so much. Hello, Riley. How's it going? You party person? How's your day going? Working on a new version. Nice, Kendricks. I look forward to seeing more about it. Yes, it is the one right after New Barktown. Okay. Well, good luck to you, Tom. No worries, Rich. Prepping tea. Been a paperwork heavy day. Glad to be here and follow along. Thank you so much, Rich. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. For a moment there. Nah, that's not shiny. For a moment there, I thought that Weedle was glinting, but clearly not. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. I am Charlie Merriman, and I'd like to make your day merry with this stream. So, may I do that for you all? All likes and subscribes appreciated. Nearly at 2,000 subscribers. And, of course, my chat with CISCHKE, our new world champion, drops today. That's linked below. Lying on the break room couch after you ate a lot of food. Championedra. Rest well, Heath, first of all. I'm doing well, thanks. It's been a pretty full-on day. I cut a load of shorts from my interview with Gio to drop over the next few days. Generally getting that ready, the bonus round ready for the patrons and for the YouTube channel members. And Yeah, doing a bit of other admin as well, promoting the episode. So yeah, mainly podcast focused, but I'm looking forward to finally getting to work editing Ledyba, my EUIC video where I was casting and providing an insight into the commentator's perspective on these events, which I hope to get out this month. Arrival lead. Algar, great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you for bringing the enthusiasm as you always do. And what's new with you, Al? Oh, yeah, morning and day spawn. Yeah, I thought so. Start getting up earlier to make the most of it. Yeah, I guess so, Tom. Those have been pretty solid. You had to postpone yesterday's stream. Ah. Well, I'm sorry you had to postpone the stream. I hope you're okay, Riley. I hope you're okay. And again, your internet advice worked a charm yesterday for the Switch 2, so thank you for my competitive stream. Not the favourite games in series most. You had that same age sweet spot. A bit of Sword and Shield. Ah, I see. Sword and Shield. I'm a big fan of Sword and Shield, and not just because they're set in the UK where I'm from. It's what got me back into Pokemon. It's what got me into casting Pokemon. Certainly made lockdown a whole lot easier than it would have been. Use Vileplume with Chlorophyll after you on Torkoal's eruption. Unaware Clefable would follow me. Gastron Clefabi's light life deactivate Storm Drain. Ooh! That's very cool, Mr. Marazar. I love that. Great strategies. Are those all things you came up with yourself? Love to hear it. So everybody, so then, let's get a topic of discussion going. Oh no, nice Riley, nice. Glad you were prioritising that. That won't have gone unnoticed, I'm sure. Well, seems only right to talk about Legends ZA, which I only just pre-ordered a few days ago. They announced the plushie thing that you get a random one of the first partner plushies on the Pokemon Center website, and I thought, oh, that's cool, but I'll wait until some more pre-order bonuses are announced. And then, just like that, they were no longer doing the plushie thing because they sold out so fast. So I've still gone with they're now doing it with a pin, a random pin of one of the starters. So that's what I've pre-ordered. What pre-order bonuses do people get? I know that Sinjo Victor Blast in my community went all in on, like, there was Mega Charizard, statue, umbrella, mug, that sort of thing. Very cool. But yes, just over a month away. It's finally on the horizon. It was announced Pokemon Day last year, so we've been waiting around 18 months for it. It's finally nearly here. How strange. Time has been going fast, though. Visiting friends and family in a week, and you could really use a vacation. Great. Yeah, enjoy your vacation, Al. I had a vacation last week, and I could do with another one, to be honest with you. So, yeah, totally know the feeling. Oh, and by the way, anyone who wanted to book to compete at the Lille Regional Championships, were you able to? I hope so. So it's not Clash of Challenge proper return stream. Riley is that selfless, for sure. Browsing. Oh, wow. That's amazing, Heath. Very cool. What Pokemon is on the card? You built your Shiny Deoxys Speed as a mixed attacker. Nice. Very nice, Mighty. Ah, Deoxys. Love to give that a go competitively in Scarlet and Violet. So was I for ZA. Pre-order bonuses. Yeah. I just googled sort of roundup of pre-order bonuses, Nuzzle. I realise I still need to get back to your message. Ronnie, you were able to get into Lille. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Probably should, since Pokemon, as a rule, you don't pre-order games these days. Oh, fair enough, Riley. Fair enough. How come you came to that decision? Managed to get a friend to buy you one from the Japan Center. Ooh, that's very cool, Tom. Art book. That's going to be such a good read. Very cozy thing to leaf through. Prep to return to the tower. Chazed up. Love that. Don't know if you'll pre-order the game or not. Interesting, Heath. Yeah, Riley, you can do it. We believe, Riley. You're on 100 streak. An incredible feat. Someone actually made a Reg J team with Deoxys. Nice! I need to look into that. Deoxys is a Pokemon I'm so unfamiliar with. Obviously, mythicals like Deoxys we never see in the competitive format. I'm intrigued to see what content can come out of ZA. Oh, here's youngster Joey. What Pokemon are you struggling with, mate? Your Rattata's energetic. You beat a Kakuna. Congratulations. Only knowing Harden, that Kakuna's really got it in for you, so you should hold your head high, my friend. Yes. My plan is to stream ZA, stream a playthrough. Then we'll see what shenanigans we can get up to after that. I'd love to do like a... Well, I don't know, yeah. Well, we'll just have to see what game modes are available in ZA. But it's just been, 3 years since we've had a new Pokemon title. So, for the Switch. So, everyone's just so excited to play a new game. Reserve the Switch and ZA bundle. Ooh, nice, Ronnie. Nice. Good idea. No better time. No better time. It's going to look beautiful on the Switch too as well. Burned you on pre-orders. Oh no! I see. Wait, see if a game is complete before you buy it. Fair enough. Fair enough. And right, these days, whereas, back in the day it was just you buy a disc and that's what you played. These days, what with software updates and things, I guess there is the capacity for a game not to be complete on launch. So yeah, it's an interesting one. The last time I streamed Shiny Hunting, now I think about it, would have been Safari Week, wasn't it? Late June. Wow. Seems like ages ago, but also it wasn't. And also time is going very far. It's a weird combination of sensations. Found a Shiny Apom. Basically at odds. I think it was 8,192, which is crazy. It fled. Oh well. Got the Poliwhirl card. Nice. Of course you got the Poliwhirl, Heath. Made for you. Lovely. Snaggy Switch 2. You really don't need one beyond optimal play on the NSV. Yeah, the thing is, Rich, it's only a matter of time before you do need one to play, say, Generation 10. For example. Surely it's only a matter of time before games are exclusive for the Switch 2. Having said that, you might as well hold out until you know that you're going to need one, I guess. Because you can then also buy the upgrade code for your game. You can get the original Switch version of ZA and then download the package to upgrade for the Switch 2. So it's not like you're locked in, at least. So maybe do that. I've just noticed my polo shirt is very much on brand with the orange counter number. Double Ledyba. Trial and error. I feel like I missed a double Ledyba. At least one, by the way. Trial and error with the strategy. Fair enough, but for the Master's Vision you chose Tailwind, Sunny Day, Latias with Typhlosion Eruption. Ooh, very cool. Latias. So much utility it provides. Surprised me you haven't seen more of it in competitive, actually. In a way, although it does struggle in this, in Reg I. Joey beat a Kakuna. Watch out, Joey's coming for your title. Exactly, Nuzzle, exactly. Unbelievable, right? Beat what many consider to be the big boss of Pokemon, Kakuna. Everyone on the Legends ZA. So we'll get switched to. Yeah, fair enough, Mighty. Let's face it, it's the same game. No, that is pink. That Hobbit, not shiny. So I think that's wise. Towards ZA, evidently very different to Legends Arceus, will be enjoyable as its own thing. I agree. Although, my favourite thing about Legends Arceus really was the fact that it was set in the past. The fact that ZA is not that is a shame, but also, as you say, who knows what new stuff they've cooked up for us. So, you know, I won't judge too quickly, but I do enjoy anything set in the past, really. Enjoy the past Paradox Pokemon as well. Funny considering the year went by slowly at first and everything's going by pretty fast. Do you think, Kendrick? Because I think it's just been fast the whole time. I remember vividly the start of the year. There was it was snowing quite a lot in the UK, actually. There was one day in early January, and yeah. But I think it's a good sign when time is moving quickly. It means you're thriving doing what you're doing. Ledyba, my best friend's just got the Switch 2 and he's loving it. I see, fair enough. Your time will come though, Rich, your time will come. The last thing you want to do is rush into getting it and thinking, no. Probably wasn't the best decision to spend all that money just then, but yeah, torn between. I see you, Riley. Yeah. Well, that's a decision only you can make. Yeah, of course. We'd all. I think everyone sympathises with you there, Mighty. We'll have to see. Maybe for the holidays? Prices will drop for Switch 2? I'm not sure though. Here he is, Alex. Here he is. How you doing, my friend? How's your day going? Hope your Wednesday has been good. PLA being your favourite game. Do you want PLA to be set in the past? Or ZA to be set in the past too? Yeah. I really enjoyed Legends Arceus, but I didn't like that they changed with how battles worked. Good to keep things fresh, and I'm intrigued to see how the ZA battle system works, but it just made the game a bit less replayable for me. Once I'd beaten it, I wasn't that interested in doing all the grinding for... it's like you battle with each Pokemon, and it's a bit like the Let's Go post-game, right? Where you sort of become the master of each and every Pokemon in the dex. But I enjoyed it, for sure. I went back to it for some reason earlier this year. I think I was looking for a shiny Hisuian Sneasel just to see if I could get a Sneasler for my Reg H team. No, that would have been in December actually that I did this. Didn't get one, and also realised, wow, this game is so different from other Pokemon games. I don't know what I'm doing. I was getting sort of annihilated by a Snorunt or whatever. Yeah. Not to be taken lightly. Until the... Oh, interesting. So that would influence your decision, would it, Heath? The Pokemon that appear as to whether you get the game or not. That's really interesting. Yeah, no, I got you, Rich. Yes, fair enough. Righty. Crystal is amazing. Did a Crystal playthrough over the holidays. Working on a Pearl playthrough right now, which is a lot of fun. I'm about to fight Gym 3. Maylene. Yeah. You will love Crystal. Glad you're doing good. Partway through the Geo episode. I hope you're enjoying it, Alex. Geo is such a wonderful guy. Al providing the splash. When you switch the light, maybe I have no major problems. Oh, maybe, Mighty, maybe. Sneasel mentioned, yeah. Can't play the favourites you don't want to play. Hey, taking Karen of the Elite Four in Johto's advice to heart. Heath, he loves to say it. What are the metrics required to get emotes in chat? Right, that's a good question. 500 subscribers, I want to say. And great. Alex, looks like there's some business for you. Yes, Alex did the fantastic badges and emotes for my channel and my draft logo that I'll be streaming tomorrow. The draft league for the VG Casters Cup. Includes some of Alex's art, so thank you again to Alex for that. Battling side of things was quite a move away from the norm. You heard Dr. Gogo discussing about his thoughts of Gen 10. Yeah, I just don't think that they're going to change the battle format for competitive Pokemon. It's too beloved. It's stood the test of time for 10 generations. Changing it now, I just feel like it would provoke an outcry, especially with champions coming out. So yeah, sure, it's not sort of real time. You're waiting to lock in your moves, but it is what it is, as they say. The ZA format seems almost more like Pokemon Go. I'm intrigued to see how the battles work in that. Zoinks! You're going to watch the Casters Draft League? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Zoinks, tune in tomorrow, 5:30 UK time, because my first match against Lou, the Pikachu, Lou Axos Chromie, is taking place tomorrow, and I'll be going through my team. So, hope to see you there, my friend. And how are you doing, Zoinks? I'm going to play if you don't have Switch. Oh, no! Ah, would have been so good to have had you in the drop. I'm sure there'll be another one, Zoinks. Sure there'll be another one. Zoinks is a Pokemon Unite caster, everybody, who is... we have been blessed by... in the chat. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Favourite team member on my Pearl team, Nuzzle? That's a great question. Who do I have? I've got Monferno, I've got Kricketune, I've got Chingling, I've got Finneon, I've got Drifloon. Shout out to Drifloon Supremacy Association. And I've got Double Ledyba. Apom. Favourite member right now is probably Finneon. As I said, I think I said yesterday in stream, I knew I wanted a Finneon Luminion on this playthrough. I've just never used it. I think it's really cool. So that's probably what I'm most excited about, Nuzzle. Who's your favourite Pearl Pokemon? I feel like you said it was Chimchar. Mesprit. That's an interesting point. Point this rather. Less than 200 away. Yeah, that's right, Rally. Exciting that you're nearly there. Vision of you gifts. Oh, cool. Blessed or cursed. If we get a shiny, that's a good point. That's a good point. Sword Shield had an article. Oh, interesting. You agree, Rich? Yeah, fair enough. We love a bit of business. We certainly do, Alex. Misinformation promoting. Oh, I see. Yeah, I used one of them, Alex. Given that my team name is the Merri Kingdras, I will not give you any free guesses as to which one I used. See his thought process, because channels will be the standard format. Yo, I see. Yeah, true. Yeah, like you say, Rich, I just feel like casual fans who don't want champions, who aren't into competitive, still enjoy how Pokemon Battles works. That's why they've been playing over the years. Wonderful team. Thank you, Nuzzle. Inferno and Chingling and Finneon. Yeah. Never had Chimecho or Chingling, so looking forward to that. I don't... You know, some of the team members might be replaced. I'm considering a Leafeon, because Firewater Grass Core, and also I normally go with Glaceon. Glaceon is... Ice is my favourite type. Glaceon possibly my favourite evolution, but Espeon's up there as well, or EV Evolution. So yeah, I'm just excited to use Pokemon I don't tend to use. Luminion was one of your favourites. Storm Drain, Tywin, Sunny. Yeah. Although, minus Swift Swim, which is fine. I mean, especially considering the Elite Four in that game. None of them have any water types, maybe? Well, no, actually, we've got Milotic in Cynthia's team, but other than that... Definitely the Venonat, yeah. Double T, great to see you. How is your day going? I hope you're thoroughly enjoying it. What's new with you? Thanks so much for being here. So, ZA, let's... Okay, everyone chuck in... your silliest ideas for a Mega Evolution. We've done Mega Evolutions you'd like to see. What's your silliest idea for a Mega Evolution as we get a double Ledyba? Mega Victory Bell is pretty silly, isn't it? And I love it. I love it. Mega Hawlucha is pretty cool. Mega Dragonite is somewhere in between. I'm glad that the next one they revealed, Mega Hawlucha, was a cool one. Because we had two goofy ones with Dragonite and Victory Bell. So yeah, we'll take a more a cooler one with Hawlucha. What other silly megas could we have? Like a Mega Poliwrath that still is not a frog. It's just an even hencher tadpole. I've always found that design so funny. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Tadpole, bigger tadpole, bigger tadpole. None of them frogs. Having said that, you know, on the Pokédex entries, it says that swirl design is you can see its innards through its skin. Tadpoles are like that. I didn't realize this, but I saw a picture and I was like, oh yeah, you can see a swirl on the inside of that tadpole. I think their outer skin is translucent. So I love that. Pokemon Legends series comes into play. Yeah, exactly, Rich. That's true. Exactly. Trying to find your old games to see the teams you're rocking. Oh, wow. You loaded up your original save of Blue. I'm surprised that cartridge is still working, Alex. Wow. Who was on your original save? That's wonderful. You protect that because those batteries... Yeah, prone to going out these days. Mega Fluster Main. Mega Paradox. I wonder if they ever would. Mega Ditto. Just a bigger blob. Just looking like muck. Mega Cramorant. Launches Wailord. I love that. Absolutely enormous bird. Launches Wailord. I'm just picturing how big the Wailord are on the horizon in Sword and Shield in the Isle of Armor. That would be insane. That's a great answer, Alex. Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that, Riley. Colossal. Volcano and Lone Eruption. That'd be cool. A Coal Volcano. Colcano? Hey, listen. We need a regional variant of Carcol that evolves into Colcano. Colcano. That'd be great. A great suggestion. Mr. Browser. But if it's a Mega, then it can't be called Volcano, and I do think that is just eminently the best name. Thank you, Mighty. Thank you for sharing that. That's very interesting. Normal size Cramorant with a dislodged jaw. Oh my goodness, yeah. Maybe that is funnier. Tiny bird with this enormous open beak. Now, the colouring isn't... In fact, no, it's not the colouring. It's the backlight on this silver GBASP. Which, strangely, is not playing silver. It's playing crystal. Just keep you on your toes. We've got Joey again. What are you struggling with this time, Joey? Managed to beat a tough Weedle. Yeah. That really is a step up from Kakuna. Good job, Joey. As Nuzzle said. He'll be coming after Gio's World Champion title in no time. Keep in mind that Legends Arceus, we did get a couple new Pokemon. True! Which Pokemon need a Weird Ear Overcool treatment? Good question, Riley. I was thinking about this the other day. There was a Pokemon that I thought that is ripe for an evolution. Something I've long said is I would love to see an evolution of Pseudo-Wudo that is rock and grass typing. So it's, you know, it's pretended to be a tree all its life and has finally gained the grass typing. Called Granzai. Grand meets the end of Bonsai, like we have Bonsley as the baby. I think that'd be really cool. And its ability would have something to do with the fact that it was pretending it was trying to blend in all the time. Maybe like something like colour change, but not quite that, you know what I mean? Good question. Yeah, that's another question for the chat. Which Pokemon PLZA might get an Overquill Basculegion Weird Ear treatment? Steam Engine with Eruption. Oof. That'd be so much fun, Mr. Browser. My fan old Game Boy and I loft. It's still turning on. Wow! Blue Collection Special Case, loaded it. Elite 14 was Cubone, Victory Bell, Arcanine, Raichu, Starmie, and Alakazam. Wow, you ditched your starter. Alex, do you remember which starter you chose? That is tut-tut. I've done that before, though, as well. But if your OG save file and you ditch your starter, that is a bold call. Cubone in the Elite Four, I'd love to see it. A very bold brain. Truly Wudo, yeah, exactly. Scarlet Violet. Steam Engine Weaken Eruption. Oh yeah, that's true, Mr. Brown, that's true. The Great Deku Tree. Yeah, true. Mega Pseudo Wudo is this massive tree. Like, yeah, as you say, what Basculegion sort of evolutions could we see? I feel like Mega Seeking. Seeking's got to have some kind of extra form, right? And I know I keep banging on about it, but Mega Kingdra has to happen. Those, specifically Generation 2 Pokemon, I feel like have just been so outclassed these days. Mega Ledian too. You know, Scyther got an evolution in Gen 2 as Scizor, Pinsir did not, and we had to wait till Gen 6 for Mega Pinsir. And then they sort of aligned Heracross and Pinsir instead of Scyther and Pinsir because they both got Megas. But maybe Ariados and Ledian will get a Mega at the same time. We've seen Spinarak in the trailer for ZA, but no Ledyba. If there's still no Ledyba in ZA, I'm going to be upset. I feel like they would have shown Ledyba at the same time as Spinarak, so, you know. We'll have to see. Venusaur, you loved all grass Pokemon. Personally, didn't have Cubone. Nice, Alex. Double Ledyba. It's so cute. At the World's Pokemon Center, there was a sleeping Cubone from Pokemon Sleep. I was tempted. Also because Cubone just tugs at heartstrings, doesn't it? I just want to make sure it's okay. You finally will be able to start the hardest shiny hunt of your entire life. Going around for Cubones and Emerald for a while. So Rory checking stats. Yes. Right, this is inspired by, what's his name? Is it Nostalgic Nighthawk, who's doing the... no, Twisted Motive, who got the IV Shiny Bagon hunt. Very cool. That's very exciting, Riley. Good luck to you. Looking forward to the update on that progress. You still have Sword and Shield. Overshadowed by PLA, SV, and ZA. Well, ZA isn't even out yet, mighty. But, glad you're excited for it, yeah. Sword and Shield I really enjoyed, like I said. Twisted Motive, that's the one, yeah. So I'm seeking... Oh, Dugong, love that. That's better, now I can see the chat more clearly. Oh yeah, we can also find Kakuna here, but we can't find Metapod and Crystal, interestingly. Now, finding a shiny Kakuna, I would also be delighted with, actually, because that was my first ever random shiny on this very childhood copy of Pokemon Silver as well. Obviously, this is a new save file, but, yeah. So to relive that would be very cool. Dugong is a great shout. Flygon Egg with 5 perfect IVs. Wow, now the journey training it to a different save files. Wow. Ryder, congratulations just on finding that alone. That is quite some feat. Hey, Kingdra should definitely happen. Yes, Mr. Browser, that's what we'd like to hear. These Patrat is finding back on Switch with ZA. Yeah, true. That's a good point. Patrat, this is the first time we've had access to Patrat, right? Or was it in Sword and Shield? I have vague memories of a Watchog in Sword and Shield. Not sure. Only plushes that survived your parents' loss was your Cubone. Gave it to your son. Nice, Alex, nice. I didn't have any Pokemon plushes when I was younger. Oh, double Ledyba. That's not true. I had a Pikachu and an Ivysaur, but we weren't really a plushy kind of household. I think my parents were like, no, that's there's no material gain to having a plushie or no benefit. But you know, now we're older. Spread a bit of joy. I didn't really collect the... Also, Pokemon plushies have exploded, right? They're now a whole different kettle of fish from what they were back then. Char will get a new form named Super Omega Ultra Charizard XYZ, new funky mode, and Knuckles. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised, Micey. Got the 5 egg. That's amazing. How long ago did you get that? 4 IV Vaporeon. Ooh. That's amazing. Mega Marowak wearing a full suit of bone armor. That's very cool. That's very cool, Al. Oof. Wishy-washy. Yeah, what a fun Pokemon. Luke, been a while. How have you been, Luke? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for being here. What is new with you? How's your summer been? I have a couch and plushie. Yeah, clearly I got out of the no plushies phase, right? I think it started as like... the first plushie I got sort of... in the... when I revisited Pokemon was a Squirtle. Because the first... in-person Pokemon tournament I played in, I brought GMAX Blastoise, so Squirtle was my little cheerleader. That's how it started. And then Worlds was in London 2022. I picked up a few characters that I liked. Mew, Vulpix that you see behind me. Double Ledyba. Oh, I got the Snom that you can see behind me there as well. And then just over the years, they've accumulated. And that's how it happened. I'm now very strict, actually. Like, at the World's Pokemon Center in Anaheim, I was tempted by... There are those plushies where it's Ditto transformed into certain Pokemon, and there was Ditto as a Magikarp, which was a lot of fun. Just that dumb smile on a Magikarp. I was very tempted, but I thought, no, just don't... I'm not feeling it strongly enough to justify it. And I was very modest in my spending at the World's Pokemon Center, I've got to say. I got the Pikachu and Fennekin, as you can see. Buying a load of Kakuna and Silver, which I'm not complaining about. I got a poster, I got a couple of pairs of socks, a couple of pins, and that's it really. I feel like once you've been to a few Pokemon centers, you get that wide-eyed kid in a candy shop excitement out of your system a bit. Loving each Pokemon, same Alex, same. Some of those Pokemon are most likely they won't say the matchup line. That's true. Watchog, though, does have some really nice nuisance moves. Hypnosis and things like that. So it's been okay. You're excited for Autumn, your favourite season? Yes, Luke. It's interesting. Autumn always used to be my least favourite. I think because it represented going back to school. What does Schoolboy Alan have? He's someone who can give us items. Let's see. Nobody's just going to tell us about his Tangler. I used to dislike Autumn, and now it's not my favourite. I think Spring is still my favourite season, but second favourite season probably Autumn. I appreciate the coziness more, and I think it's something to do with getting older. Actually, don't know if anyone else can identify with that. Liking Autumn more the older you get. Certainly cozy gaming time. Autumn is a big season for gamers. I feel like. Absolutely, yes, someone. Every Pokemon is someone's favourite. You're so right. Meddler, great to see you. How you doing? How have you been? So there's one Nuzlocke where someone managed to carry their Watchog almost all the way to the end of White just because of hypnosis and glare. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Meddler. I agree. Love that Fennekin. I know. I had always wanted a Fennekin plush. Then when I saw that Worlds where I was casting had a unique Fennekin, I was like, well, there we go. 2 and 2 together, gotta get that Fennekin. It's my favourite of the Generation 6 starters, or first partners. What about everyone else? Favourite Generation 6 first partner. Five IV Cubone Egg about 2 weeks ago. Wow. Not long. I haven't seen the Vaporeon since. American Vaporeon for the Emerald Battle Tower going for another shiny 100 win streak. Very cool. Very cool. I need to look into, you know, I've done the Battle Factory, but I need to look into the non-rental Pokemon side of the Battle Tower. Do a personalised run like that. You want a Pancham plus the Pancham line, your favourite Pokemon of all time. Really, Mighty? That's interesting. I love pandas. Pancham and Pangoro are not your standard panda. I don't like their sort of bullying nature. I wish there were a calmer panda Pokemon. But great. You see, everyone has their favourites. All likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. And I am at Chazingdra across all socials. X, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok. Check out my video for my podcast with CISCHKE on new VGC Masters World Champion that dropped today. It's linked below. As well as a separate video where he discusses his Worlds run specifically in depth. And I'll be live tomorrow with the first of the Caster Cup Draft League battles against Luactros Chromie, the Pikachu. I'll be breaking down my draft team and breaking down that matchup and then battling with Lou. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow, 5:30 UK time, I'll go live. And then I'm working on my EUIC video where I was commentating. Oh, we got a red light. Where I was commentating, and I'm looking forward to showcasing the event from the caster's perspective. It took a while to write because I didn't know how much detail to go into. The first draft, ultimately, I realised I had gone into too much detail, so then I spent some time cutting some of that out. It's filmed, now I just have to edit it. So that's coming hopefully this month. And then there are comedy skits on my channel. There are one-liner compilations that I do at events. And of course I stream. All sorts going on. It'd be a pleasure to have you. And if you become a channel member, if you become a channel member, you have access to 4 bonus videos per month. The rapid ash rounds from my podcast, bonus questions from my podcast guests. Where we go even deeper and learn more about the guest. As well as custom emoji and badges designed by the wonderful Alex Usplash, who is in the community, and priority replies to comments, early access to videos, and all sorts. So check that out. You can click on join to see what the offering is before you actually join, and then you can buy individual products on my Patreon as well. Discord community link below too. It'd be a pleasure to see you in there. But for now, enjoy some shiny hunting. Let me catch up on these messages. You can identify with that, yeah. It was so good to meet you, Luke, back in Birmingham in January. Can you believe that was 8 months ago? Ugh. But anyway, and I hope that we get to meet in person again soon. Hope the Gen 6 starters get Mega Evolutions. Snickers Bar, great to see you, by the way. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah. I could see it. I could see it. Yeah, I'm going to say, I think either the first partners, Chikorita, Totodile, Tepig, get Megas or regional variants, or the Gen 6 first partners get regional variants or Megas. One of the two will get one, if that makes sense. It'll either be Fennekin, Chespin, Froakie that get Megas or regional variants, or it'll be the first partners that get, as in Tepig, Totodile, Chikorita, that get Megas or regional variants. And my money is on Tepig, Totodile, Chikorita will get the regional variants, and Fennekin, Froakie, Chespin will get Megas. So I think people just want to see more first partners get Megas. Generation 1 do, Generation 3 do. And that's it. Yeah. Right, Charlie makes a Rain Kingdra team. Well, Riley, if you mean for the Draft League, one of those is correct. I'll have to see tomorrow. Oh, for Emerald, oh, I see. Yeah, a shiny Rain Kingdra team. Ledian on there. Also, that synergizes better with Kingdra, you know, same thing. Doesn't not synergize, actually. Reduce its fire weakness with Rain. The only Rain setter without clicking Rain Dance in Gen 3, though, is Kyogre, which obviously avoid the legendaries. You've not played Gen 6. Interesting, Rich. I was late to it as well. And it wasn't my favourite, I have to say. Just felt a bit different from other games for some reason, other Pokemon games. Got the game, just not good around starting them. You're still working on Platinum at the moment. Oh, nice. So, how far are you through with Platinum, Rich? Very exciting. Always love to hear about a retro game playthrough. Hydrate, everybody. I keep forgetting to hydrate. So I will do that once we run into our next encounter. Come on. How to make a team of just the strangest and most bamboozling Pokemon to build during an opponent. Who would I use? That's a great question, Alex. Double Ledyba. Brionne. That's another strange one. Dodrio. I'll go Weeping Bell. A lot of the middle stages, really. Swanna. Galarian Corsola and Licky. There you go. Those are some of the strangest Pokemon. Shout out to Tangrowth as well. Honorable mention to Tangrowth. Pokemon that I think many people forget exists. Tangrowth. How about you, Alex? What would you go for? When I go to Birmingham or EYC next year. Nice, Luke. Well, maybe we will have a reunion. Both solid trails can't make us. Do you, Nuzzle? Do you? We haven't seen any regional variants announced, have we? Colossian variants. Don't often see the word Colossian, but after the I think we will. Yeah, I feel like it's either going to be Megas or regionals. Gonna have to go. Nuzzle, thank you so much for being here. You have a merry rest of your day. I'm sure you'll hear if I do find the shiny Nuzzle, but thank you again for being here. Lampo, great to see you. Thank you so much for hopping into the chat. Always a pleasure to see a new name. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. What brought you to the stream today? And what's your favourite Pokemon? The crucial questions. It's a bit odd that the first partners didn't get Megas in the generation they were introduced. I know what you mean. Annika. See a Metagross and Braylon being your teammates for Kingdra and Emerald if I do end up going for some gold symbols. Yeah, oh, gold symbols. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that, going for some symbols. I need to look into that. There's just so many quests, right, the Pokemon offers. I'll have to take a deeper dive into that. Emerald, great to see you. How are you doing? How's your day been? You love Tangrowth, Luke? Always nice to get a silly Pokemon. Tangrowth's a part of the team used to be Ultrasun. Nice! I remember there was one rule set of Sword and Shield where Tangrowth actually had some potential regenerator stuff, I think. Or at least maybe it was just one battle I went up against Tangrowth and was like, wow, what do you do? This is decimating my team. Glad you enjoyed the team, Alex. Keep saying about seat. Well, fair enough. Work kids, allotment. Allotment is cool. Catching up with family and friends has been a priority. Yeah. Autumn will be for gaming. Yes. Some cozy time. But how far are you through with Rich? What with Platinum Rich? Where have you reached? Who's on your team? Love to hear about a playthrough. Wish there were a monotype VGC ladder. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Imagine if the rule set was monotype for regionals and events. You can choose any type, but every Pokemon in your team has to have one of those types. That'd be a lot of fun. Channel your gym leader dreams. Maybe it would lead to too much sort of or lack of variation. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. Because teams would counter teams. Yeah, keep things balanced, I think. That could be a great option, actually. Nice thing is, since I've been jamming some Factory, I'll have some BP for the move cheese and hull items. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I do, actually. I need to see how much BP I have. Yes, that'd be cool. Although I guess I'd need to shiny hunt my team in Ruby. Well, easier to shiny hunt my team in Ruby Sapphire or Fire Red Leaf Green, right? The shinies are easier to get than Emerald. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. All likes and subscribes, appreciate it. We're streaming for about another half an hour or so. Alternative ladder formats. Yeah, I'm not loving the distinction between Reg J in-game and Reg H for tournaments. It's just really hard to practice, right? And I want to stream some VGC, but VGC is Reg H, not J, and so there's no steady stream of competitors, you know? I might be streaming the Grand Challenge this weekend, by the way, everybody. Or at least on one of the days. Maybe all 3. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Probably just using the team I'm going to bring against Lou in the VG Casters Cup Draft League tomorrow. Maybe just slight variations. Just for a bit of fun, really. So yeah, there might be streams this weekend too. But I think that'd be great as well. And if there were a format where it's just first forms of Pokemon, so Pokemon that are yet to evolve at all, that could be a fun format. Al, read my mind. Exactly. Back on the shiny ground again, decided to hop in and chill at someone's stream. Nice! Favorite Pokemon is Indeedee. Ooh! A great one! Female or male, or do you not mind? What are you shiny hunting as well, Lampo? Thanks so much for hanging out for some shiny hunting here. Tangrowth's brief moment in Soldier, would you say? Yeah. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I thought it had some potential in one of the formats, but I can't remember anything about the format now. Series 6, they're banned. The Tangrowth. Maybe. What are the rules of Series 6, Emerald? Eating finally today. Wow, Emerald, how long have you been up without eating? You look after yourself, Emerald. Go for the Chinese for the Emerald Battle Challenge too. I expect you just breed some top-notch members. Ooh, yeah, true. I'd like to do both, really, separately, I guess. Just for my sanity. Maybe just breeding some good stats is a better ploy. Shiny would be cool though, wouldn't it? Ice Cube, Cramorant, Trubbish, Dustox, Palisand, and Wishy Washy. Nice. Nice, Alex. I think Ice Cube is so underrated. I'd love to see it have more success. It's so difficult to use. But its ability could be amazing, right? It's like Substitute, but only for physical moves. You get it back when it snows. I mean, I feel like Ice Cube has unexplored potential. Maybe that's just me. I've got it on my draft team, actually, so maybe I'll have to put my money where my mouth is one week. Tal, great to see you. Thanks so much for hopping into the chat. Wonderful to have you here. How are you doing? Welcome. How's your day going? What's your favourite Pokemon? The crucial first questions. Emerald wants to see the GC? We'll see. We will GC. Emerald. People running ladder tools. Yeah. That's a good idea, Alex, yeah. I don't necessarily want to take part in a tournament, though. I just want the in-game ladder, really. But yeah, it's true, Alex. I have seen people posting about that. So maybe I'll have to look into that. Am I going to believe in Kingdra again, seeing as it can be good? Oh, it's always good, Emerald. It's always good. We all know that. But yes, you're right. Regulations at H is definitely where it has the biggest chance to shine. And yes, I will be. Yes, I will be. Especially since Wolf won a regional with Kingdra. In Regulation H. Wants to make a mono rock team in Scarlet Vibe. You realise there's not many good dual rock types. Ooh, that's true. Yeah, Cradily with Storm Drain. That's a good point, Ms. Browser. Mono type runs are a lot of fun. Maybe I should stream a mono type run. I did a mono type run with water in Soul Silver over lockdown and I had a lot of fun. Do the ladder tournament too, just need to set the code up. Yeah. Further female indeed, but you don't mind your little butler. Yeah. You're also presenting for Dialga and Diamond. 6 years and still not. Wow. 6 years. Have you been doing it fairly consistently over 6 years? How many resets are you at now if you've been counting? Great shiny though. I love a turquoise shiny Lampo. Can't remember where you're up to, but you'll let me know tomorrow. I might fire up the DS tonight for half an hour. Nice. That sounds good, Rich. Have fun. You chill with that. I find that if I don't have adequate chill time in the evening, I don't tend to sleep well. So, but I love that as an excuse to listen. Make sure you have some decompress time. We all need it. Top 20. Ah! Or was that after the first player's card? Yeah! Now that's a good idea. I'd love to see that for Scarlet and Violet. Top 20 banned Pokemon. No Incineroar, no Rillaboom, no Urshifu. That could be a lot of fun. I'd forgotten that was a rule set. I feel like, though, actually, because I only got a Switch in April 2021, I think it was. And I was only doing competitive that autumn. I feel like Series 6 passed me by, so I might have just been a random Tangrowth that I came across. The encounters are flying by, though. Where do we start? 3,500? Yeah, we've nearly done 500 encounters on tonight's stream. Love it. Shiny would be cool, though. The world's spoken by every channel to right before they go into the rabbit hole of this hobby. True. Yeah, good point. I love the shiny Kingdra line, but shiny Horsey, that deep turquoise, and then Seadra, the like indigo with the pink tips. Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful. I possibly prefer Horsey and Seadra shinies to Kingdra's. Just 'cause there are a lot of purple water shinies. But still very cool. Double Ledyba. Don't get me wrong. Well, especially in Scarlet and Violet, it's a real deep purple. Not to quote the band. It's very majestic. A royal purple, you could say. Which obviously is very fitting of Kingdra. Don't get started on Ice Cube all day. I think it's based on the rock, ROC. It's a mythical bird. Or... Oh, no, it's not the rock. It's the Great Orc, which is now an extinct bird. And it... I think it bobbed on the water. And would have its head exposed above the waves. And it looked cold. I think that's what Ice Cube's based on. Obviously, it's a penguin too. Something like that. I love the lore behind Pokemon. Anyway. New Ice Cube source, let you know. Use it in Open Team Sheet. Open Team Sheet, wow. I'd love to see an Ice Cube team. Alex, I love an Ice Cube myself. I love the Ice type. And I love Ice Cube. So yeah, do share any and all Ice Cube teams or whatever you may have. Stream on monotype run, I'd love to see it. Okay. Thank you for that heads up, Mr. Browser. We will see. There's always so many options for what to stream on there. So I'll bear that in mind. I've actually had that on my to-do list for a long time, but there's, as I say, just always so many potential things to stream with Pokemon. Okay. Going crazy at Star Life preventing you from being 24/7. Well, of course. 54th. No. 54,839 soft reset. My goodness, Lampo. That is very, very unfortunate hunt. I am so surprised you haven't found it yet. 54,839. That's even more accounts than I did in Safari Week last year for a shiny that then ran away that I ran away from. And that video is on my channel if you want to see it. I ran away from a shiny Pokemon after 50,000 encounters. It's called something like that. Wow, 54,839. I feel for your double Ledyba. I will call that every time it happens, or at least I hope I haven't skipped any. Well, I hope that it shines for you soon, Lampo. That is next level. keep us posted on that progress. My Discord community is linked below, by the way, everybody, if you want to hop in there so we can continue sharing things like this off stream. Great shiny, though. It will be worth it, Lampo. It will be worth it. Deep purple Kingdra, smoke on the water. I think there's something in there. Yeah. True. Smoke screen on the water. Now we're talking. Add some more to one of your faves. That's why this is the place to be. Hey! Yeah, Orc spelled A-U-K, I believe. You're welcome, Alex. Palkia got under 200 and Giratina at 8. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, Joey. Who are you struggling with this time? Kakuna. Ah, the Kakuna evaded you, did it? Yeah, difficult one to catch. Tricky Pokemon, that one. That can only learn Harden. Okay, so the crazy Dialga numbers are making more sense now. Palkia under 200, Giratina at 8. Having said that, you are more than 3 times over odds for Dialga, so, my goodness, 8 resets for Giratina, that's amazing. So Generation 4 is your favourite, I'm assuming, Lampo. Doing a bird-only Nuzlocke, that sounds great. Tried setting Belly Drum up with Ice Cube and forgot Mold Breaker. Oh dear. Mold Breaker, of course. Yeah, that's going to be an issue for our Ice Cube, isn't it? Oh, Hydrate. That's not shiny. My brain is deluding me. We've already phased on a Bellsprout. Only phase so far. See when Ledyba comes. Exactly, Riley. You and I are on the same wavelength there. Having said that, still, that was a brutal one in 6 years. It's got to shine soon, Lampo. It'll shine before 60,000. That's what I say. It'll shine before 60,000. Show Sprout. Do I have it in my party? That's a good question. Good question, Ronnie. I should do. It's on this crystal. Called Trailblaze. There it is. Here's the Bellsprout we phased on. See those that shiny mark in the top right. It's, yeah, slightly darker overall. Something I haven't been checking actually after each. It's so good, but let's just breathe in this status screen for a moment. Look at that shiny Lava Generation 2 shiny. Very cool. Oh, and while we're showing shinies, his Jubilee or Totodile, I can't nickname it yet. Oh, well, then Goldenrod. There's our shiny Totodile. Will be called Jubilee. Lovely. So cool. Yeah, I haven't been checking for Pokerus. Yeah, no Pokerus. I think it would say status Pokerus on that screen. I need to do that at the end of each stream. Guess I just have. It will never be Mega. Yeah, I guess not, really. I wouldn't transfer it up anyway, to be honest with you. It would make me too sad not to be able to have it in its original generation again. Yeah, I personally don't transfer up shinies. Now, we're approaching 4,000, everybody. 4,000 encounters on this phase. Is it going to shine before 4,000? It's going to have to soon. Let's see. I'm trying to think about the, if the Generation 6 first partners got Mega Evolutions, what they'd look like, what they'd do with that. Because their sort of characters are already so well defined. The counter did reset after the Bellsprout Rally, yeah. Delphox the Magician, Greninja the Rogue, Chestnut the Warrior, that's what they're based on. It's sort of this time-old triumvirate. Delphox... I don't know what they do to emphasize its magicness. Greninja... Also, Greninja's already so beloved, right? Yeah, maybe I'm having second thoughts about whether we'll get Generation 6 Megas for the first partners. Your Ice Cube got punched in the face by Leon's Axorus. He survived. I'm glad to hear that, Meddler. Mold Breaker Axorus. Poor Ice Cube. Alan, do you have a little treat for us? No. He wants to battle now. Alan, I think, is one of those people who will call and say, I found a rare item, and it's like a elemental stone or something, which are very hard to come by in this, in Generation 2, so, definitely worth it. Some amount of encounters increase the odds, like Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, these older Pokemon games are just a bit too primitive for that, aren't they, Mr. Browser? I know what you mean, though, chaining. At the same time, I would want it to be full odds back in Generation 2. Just makes it more special. In it for the long haul. $3,993. Nice palindrome. We're going to make it up to 4,000. Then we'll end the stream. So, no shiny Ledyba here. Am I going to take on the Crystal Battle Tower with the shiny squad once you finish up the DTQ? Ooh, that's a good question. I only did once. This playthrough of Crystal, this save file I have, was the one I was doing over the holidays, and so I beat the game, had a lot of fun with that. And I did one battle in the Battle Tower, which I lost because my opponent had, I think it was Blissey and Zapdos. There was no, like... Whereas in Emerald, I feel like Pokemon like Zapdos, the legendaries, only come out later. Zapdos immediately hit the field. First battle I ever did in the Crystal Battle Tower. So, it would be fun to get more used to the Crystal Battle Tower. I think that's a really cool idea, Riley. Maybe I would. I hadn't considered it, but that's food for thought for sure. 3,999. Seems to have flown over. I know. Well, I'm glad it's gone quickly, Rich. It always does when we're having fun. Here we go. We're going to break 4,000 now. Is it going to be shiny Ledyba? 1001 Pidgey and Ledyba. Can you imagine? You know me, we always do a bonus. Jeroen, great to see you. Unfortunately, I'm about to stop streaming, but thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing, Jeroen? What is new with you? We want a female shiny horsey, we've got a male one instead. At least putting a male shiny in the daycare gives you... oh! Putting a male shiny in the daycare gives you... Yeah, not shiny. Caterpie and Ledyba. I didn't know that. Oh, maybe I did know that, actually. That's cool, Meddler. Very cool. Long egg hatches, but worth it. Got your desired horsey in less than an hour. Very nice. Just had dinner. Hope you had a good dinner. And oops, all Leafeon. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Unfortunately, I have just finished stream. Well, we'll do one more encounter. We'll do one more. Let's see if Ledyba shines. But how are you doing, Leafeon? Thanks so much for stopping by. What brought you to the stream today? I will be streaming again tomorrow, everybody. 5:30 UK time for the first VG Casters Cup Draft League match, and my match will be against Lou Akchosh Chromie. Excited for that. I'm excited to see you there and take you through my drafted team, which I'm pretty pleased with, to be honest with you. Been doing some battles, and they've been going well. Ben, I'm sorry I'm about to stop streaming, but I'm glad you made it back before I finished, and yeah, there's no shiny there, the Bellsprout and the Ledyba. Hope work's been going well, Ben. I'm sorry that you just came at the wrong time. But thanks for stopping by. Been a while. I've been very well, thanks, John. I was casting Worlds in America a couple of months ago, which is amazing, but we'll have to save our catch-up for tomorrow or another time. You reclaim Shiny Krabby from your first playthrough of Crystal, who you imagined... Oh, wow! maybe, Meddler. How dare you, Ledyba. It's fine, we're nearly at half odds, so we'll take that. Been here before. Just a minute. No, I thought you had. I recognise your name, Leafeon. Recognise your name. Shine on, you beautiful bug, indeed. Thank you for stopping by, Riley. Looking for something to watch later on tonight. You'll alone about 2 hours. Ah, yes. See the Zangoose. Riley, if I can, then I will. 2 hours. I'll try and stop by. But good luck for your stream. I hope you have a good one. You'll catch a lot more streams in a few weeks. Nice. Good. Well, everybody, what have we learned? What have we learned? As I stop that music and I get the old theme going. We've learned that we are nearly at half odds for this Shiny Ledyba, which we will take. And it's wonderful to see you again. It's wonderful to do some of this Generation 2 retro shiny hunting again. The time really does fly when you're having fun. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm sorry for just tuning in and I'm ending now, but there we go. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Likes and subscribes appreciated. And see you tomorrow, 5:30 UK time, for going through my draft team. My first Caster Cup draft battle with Lou, actually, Chromie Lou the Pikachu. It's going to be a lot of fun, so don't miss that. CISCHKE, our new world champion, his episode of the podcast dropped today, so check that out on my channel. That is linked in the description below. And more than 70 episodes of the podcast at this point, so the plans to be something for everyone. And not just competitive players, you know, there's shiny hunts on there as well, and all sorts. And then plenty of other videos on my channel too, working on my UIC video at the moment. Hope to get that out this very month. Thank you all so much for hanging out. At Chazingdra across all socials. Hop into my Discord community. That's linked below too. Become a channel member for 4 bonus videos per month. And plenty of other perks. And also you can buy Rapidash rounds, the bonus videos I do with my Chazingdra Chats guests. Life stories and dream teams, people in the community. Over on Patreon. And that's also linked below. Well then, everybody. Thank you so much again. Let me just catch up on these messages. Luke, thank you so much for stopping by. Always a pleasure. You have a great evening as well. Annika. Beyond keen for the Caster Cup tomorrow. Excellent. Well, can't wait for it as well, Riley. And good luck with your stream. I hope to catch some of it. Tom, hey, thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for being here. Look forward to seeing you and possibly Lou tomorrow. Yes. Hopefully, Rich. Hopefully. But I will definitely be there. Hope to see you tomorrow. Great. Have a merry rest of your evening. See you next time, Mr. Browser, as well. Enjoy BDSP. Jay, always a pleasure. Alex, great to chat. Great stream. Well, thank you so much. And I hope to see you tomorrow too. Everybody, once more, please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. And you have a very merry rest of your day.